to take on any opponent. Give us a mic and a beat in just one moment. We know you're whack now, we're gonna rock steady. We'll take you out right now because we're ready. You got a name that's a crack, just like your rap. Your mouth you're running like a steam cold water tap. You'll just realize.
Track number 12, Dazzle's theme.
Yapple dapple.
We never plan anything.
We don't
An episode name that.
Because
We
always
did.
think If we say something, we're going to do this, then it doesn't happen. But if we just.
So we'll just take it in our stride.
And then things happen for us.
Track number 13, Got to Keep On, subtitled B-Boy Mix.
Sped up drums.
It's easy to do on a computer. She's got to keep on.
Yes.
Last track on the record, number 14, Places and Spaces.
This is the mellow mix. Are you feeling mellow?
I'm feeling mellow.
Are you feeling Carmelo?
No. And I'm sure that's going to link into what is in your sound effect box.
No idea what you're even talking about.
Oh, I think you do, especially if Carmelo is a teenager. So I knew that was going to happen too. I said that last week when I read it. I was like, this is going to end up in the freaking box. That was a good record. Cranky even liked it, and that's saying something.
Yes.
Born This Way by Cookie Crew. Your one and done for episode 519. There were 3 singles released off of it. Nothing charted in the United States, but 3 did chart in the UK. Well, hello.
Hey, lesbian Chris.
Chris with a K. Hello, sir. Long time. Fellow.
Been a while.
Back from the High Voltage Network radio.
Yes.
Days. So always good to see you, Chris. What songs do you think were released as singles?
Well, let me go back to the albums. I can take a look at the track listing and not screw this up. Since none of them really show any. How about Got to Keep On?
Yes.
Hey.
That was the second one. That was
They all
actually the
show-
highest charted of the 3.
They all show like 0 plays on here, so it's tough. I'm
Yeah.
just looking at titles. How about the title track, Born This Way?
That's number 2.
Nice. And you said there's one more?
Yes.
How about Bad Girls?
Nope. I was going to say, think Joe Swanson. Get some.
Get some.
Get some. Come on and get some. On the UK singles chart, Born
You're
This
gonna
Way
get yours.
charted at number 23. On the UK singles chart, Got to Keep On, peaked at 17. And Come On and Get Some, peaked at number 42. Again, all in the UK. Born This Way by Cookie Crew, your one and done for episode 519, and got the cranky seal of approval. That is a good way to start the year, man. I can count on one hand the number of records that got the cranky seal of approval. Because he gives those things out like manhole covers, you know?
Yeah.
Record of the week time.
Yes, because we got more music.
Our record of the week came to us in 1988. The greatest year in hip-hop music ever.
Yes.
This is by an artist named Raheem.
He is.
Which back then, I think there were about 14 different Raheems in the music industry.
Yes, this one is Raheem.
Yes. Not to be confused with the Rakeems of the world.
Nope.
And Raheem from the Furious Five, who spells it with an I in there. This is the Vigilante.
He was with Ghetto Boys, wasn't he, for a short period of time?
Ooh,
Raheem?
You know what? Let me see if I could. Yes, original member of the Ghetto Boys who
Yeah.
left to pursue a solo career. Look at that. And he released the greatest hits record in 1997.
I am here to teach.
Teachers teach and most have never understood.
That's right.
I have 11 tracks on here.
As do I.
Track number one. I might be able to use the last track on this. I have to listen to it and see if it works.
See how it goes. Please use this one and not the Eminem one.
Yes. No, I you know what I'm using right now? I'm using AC/DC, Inject the Venom.
Okay.
Which, you know, just as part of their warm-up anyway, maybe part of their introduction. But track number one, Dance Floor.
There's no parking there, by the way.
No.
And here the rappers go, they can't beat me. Neither will they grow to be anything more than a joke or fraud. Rappers coming, but they don't come hard. I got a new style, cause I'm going along my vigilante. Never wearing a smile, I'm getting physical. Cause that's the way it's done, just vibes outlaw. And still don't run the truth.
Jack the
That
Ripper's
sounds as anti-Ghetto Boys as you could possibly imagine.
And I suppose if you're going to go out on your own after leaving a group like that, the reason you go out on your own is because you feel that you have a different voice than the group.
And
this is a different voice.
That actually had very early LL feel to it, didn't it?
Well, did you not hear him talking about Jack the Ripper?
Yes. But just his cadence.
Yeah. Well, it's 1988.
Track number two, Freak to Me.
Like this?
Cause you're a freak. Cause you're a freak. Cause you're a freak too. Cause you're a freak. Cause you're a freak too. Once knew a girlie by the name of Dawn. She had a real good figure and she turned me on. Used to play me for a sucker way back in the day. But I was on her like a horny, couldn't scare her away. Didn't love her, I just wanted her to let me be down so I could do it to her once and tell the rest of the town. Her boys used to tell me she ain't all that fly. But she was hella tell the captain in the Vidge's eye.
Track
He does lean into the vigilante, kind of like Ren did with the Ruthless Villain for a while.
Yeah. Track number three, I'm Mackin'.
Now, before I made my record, you was also fly. You used to diss the ever living as he passed you by. But now you're clocking and jocking, talking and rocking my world. Just to get a small percentage of the money twirled. I got your number hooked up, as good as it may seem. You say it now, you never had a feel for Raheem. Cause when I promised you my everything when I got big, it's at your buddy and squeals, it's like a big old pig.
Just like a big old pig. I said, man, if this feel ain't 1984, I don't know what it is.
Oh, it sure does. Track number four, Punks Give Me Respect.
I heard they jumped up to get beat down.
You got Raheem the ever living in effect, about to do it like this.
Shonda Paul.
1, 2, 3
Shonda
time
Paul.
in the place to be. You know what I'm saying? So, if you would please, let the maestro cut the beat up and let us do it like this.
Right.
Look out, party people is about that time. The vigilante's back with the beat and rhyme. Give me a mic and I'm great. Give me a beer, I'm fine. Give me a joint and you'll be shocked by each and every line.
So this was a big thing for those of you who don't remember, or maybe weren't even there. In the mid to late 80s, rappers all tried to do that. I'm going to sound like I am a Jamaican for this one song.
Yeah, that little reggae style on every single song.
Yeah, there's so many people who had one. I mean, and the majority of them were good. You know, roots rap reggae.
I was gonna say KRS was one of the first ones that did it.
Yes, but KRS actually has the voice.
Yeah,
like the accent. He can do that.
Pull off a patois better than anyone.
Yes, but you know.
But yeah, they all
rap reggae.
You got to get that full R roll in there.
Yes,
and rap is spelled with 145 R's and then an OP.
Yes,
rap reggae. Track number 5, Apparently, this is a Ralph Cramden track. You're the greatest.
I wanna be your only man, can't you understand? Your wish is my command, and I would even stand up to an army for the love in which we both might share. And don't be frontin', baby.
For the first time in my life, I see I need love.
Yeah.
That was also a thing in the mid to late 80s.
Yes. Track number 6, Shotgun. So this is a cookie cutter late 80s record.
Yes. I
Yes,
feel like I'm about to watch
Honeymooners
Weird
record.
Science.
Either
Or
that or the
Man-
last scene in
Manimal is
Revenge of
coming
the
on.
Nerds. I'm expecting Lamar to come out. Let's just clap your hands, everybody.
But we was this before we don't get along.
This week on Manimal.
If you
go,
remember the
Craig.
name of the guy who starred in Manimal, I will give you the utmost respect.
Craigie says Street Hawk. That was also a horrible show.
Yes. Manimal lasted, I think, 3 episodes.
Okay, it's 6 because
Is it
I think
6?
it's because I have it here. It's if you're talking about Simon McCorkindale,
You remembered Simon McCorkindale.
and I
One
will
of the-
tell you why I remember him because I was watching Manimal last week on my television set. I will take a picture later of Manimal on my television set. Just actually, hold on, I might be able to pull it up here and show you. This is-
Manimal.
Edit this out. Yes, this is 1 hour.
Oh, no, we don't
45.
edit this out. Any Manimal reference has to be kept in. In fact,
Well-
we have to send this clip to our friends at 80s Now.
1980s now. Yes,
Yes.
I pull up the pull up. I mean, I'm going to edit out the blah 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 part here of me looking for.
The original part of that, though, when I heard it, like I said, it sounded like you almost expected that synthesizer to come in. Bam, 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 bam. Now clap your hands, everybody. And everybody clap your hands. We're Lambda, 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 and Omega Mu.
in which you will either learn something about how to anticipate the logical moves of the criminal mind, or you will simply spend an entire semester listening to me being very dull.
Anytime. Let me rewind and start
Look
from the
at the
beginning. So you know.
80s hair on this.
There you go.
I'm going to say, he could turn into anything, but it was always a panther.
It was
wasn't
always
it?
a panther,
Your own
and Ella
guerrilla
walked with
unit?
him.
Oh, no, there he was a hawk. Okay. He was fond of that Black Panther, though.
Olivia. Thank you, Simon McCorkindale.
That was 80s rific is what that was. As is this record, by the way.
Yes.
You know what? I got so lost in the Manimal thing, I forgot what track we were on. I think we're on number 7, aren't we?
We are. Yes,
Which is the title track.
it is.
The Vigilante.
The true motherfucker, Lord of all written's back. So pledge allegiance to your pop, the one who taught you rap. The style is mine, try to take it, fake it if you must. But don't never try to battle, cause the Raheem Crush is like a monster stopping suckers, making DJs fold. The ghetto boy on attack, the emperor in ghost.
Ghetto boy on nice.
Yeah.
But they can never take the place of Lord of all that's red. The vigilante.
The Vigilante.
Sounds like he can't live without his radio, though.
It
doesn't
does seem like that.
it?
Box.
Track number 8, You're on Notice. I'm digging this record, by the way.
Yes.
The work can make the tweeters chirp. This ain't a style, it's a form of a man berserk. You wanna see me on around with a mic and a rhyme, but that's crazy. I'd rather cry with mine. When I step on the stage, all the ladies scream, goddamn, and wanna praise Raheem because the mic is like the patent of the master who feeds it. More practice, nothing happens, you're the sucker who needs it. Break out the radio.
An 80s hip hop song with the 60s Batman track. looped in
Well-
the background might be the greatest combination I have ever. That's better than chocolate and peanut butter. Move
Is
over.
it better than Tony Stark's using Iron Man?
Well, I don't think Raheem got sued. So
Probably not. No,
on a legal definition, it's probably better. Because
he was
we know
inspired.
that
He was
there a-
inspired by Batman.
but that Tony Stark's thing was great. Track number.
Tony Stark's Iron
Tony
Man.
Stark's. That was number 8. You're on notice. Track number 9. Peace.
Yeah, what happened to Peace?
Peace apparently is the trumpet setting on the Casio keyboard.
Fredo wants to know how the Batman track wasn't one of the 50 greatest beats on our list.
It's an oversight.
Once lived a clown by the name of Victor. Never got caught in the act. They said, seen an old lady and he tried to whip her off, shot her in the leg, shot her in the head. He should be killed for the crime.
Why did the beginning of that sound like an 80s, almost like game show?
Yeah.
I almost expected, welcome to the dating game. Here's 3
Yep.
bachelors, and here they are. Who hosted dating? Jim Lang hosted the dating game. Yes.
Sure.
Followed by Bob Eubanks in the Newlywed Game, the only show he ever hosted, I think.
Wow.
Yeah, I am really feeling this record too. For one reason or another, this is just 80s rific.
Now watch, Alfredo is going to have this album purchased and on the way to his house before the episode's over.
And then we need it in the post. We need an album post of it. Track number 10, Say No. Doesn't say no, go.
go.
No.
No, no, why don't you say no? No, no, why don't you say no? No, no, why don't you say no?
Out there with Nancy Reagan.
Now to the left you got 'em Regina, to the right you got 'em Pam. Simple similarity, a pipe in them hand. When I'm walking down the street, they think that I'm the crack man. Them say, beat me up, Scotty. Me say no, they say damn.
Another
They say,
one of
beam
those
me
little,
up, Scotty. I say no. They say damn.
another one of those little Jamaican style because me say instead of I
Yes.
say.
Man, I just want to pull out the Unity 2 album now.
Yeah.
Shirley. She's my girlie.
Early. Track number 11, last track on the record, Venom. Now let's hope this thing is pretty good because if this is good and I can use it,
That could be it. You got some new edition going on there.
I hadn't heard one reference to the word Venom in that song.
Hold
It's a
on.
shame. Oh, but they got a cowbell.
Yo, man, what y'all doing standing on the floor, man? What you getting on the floor? Get out.
You're gonna stand on the floor. Get up and walk.
That was Raheem, the Vigilante, your record of the week for episode 519. I have no charting action on this, and I have no
What?
singles listed. But all you need to know is that Grandmaster T has already ordered the album.
Yes.
So that tells you it got the Grandmaster T seal of approval. So that makes it so far the greatest record of the week of 2024.
I got, Cranky said Twitch went silent on us. They're probably coming after us for a 1988 record review.
Yeah, more than likely. But well, whatever. We're almost done anyway, because that does it for your record of the week. Raheem, the Vigilante. That one's going right in the library. I don't give a shit what anybody
Nice.
says. I will listen to that. Cookie Crew might end up in the library too, because I dug that. Cookie Crew with Born This Way was your one and done. Your artist of the month for January of 2024 is Nonfiction. That's Phixion.
Yep.
If you want to look them up and check out
It
their
is.
catalog.
It is.
We're going to take our final break of the day. When we come back, I will read some lyrics. We will give a final update on the TBT FFL for the year 2023-24. And then we will put a bow on episode 519. But you still got Bill Reed's lyrics coming up. So I would suggest you come back after the break.
All right, let's see if I can find the lyrics. All right, then. We are almost ready. Put that in place. Get an drop ready. How about we are happy you like the new time, Alfredo. We're going to try to keep it this way. You are, our left coast people aren't as happy, but you know, Sunday morning, what else you going to do at 6 o'clock?
Sleep.
We are more exciting than sleep. How about, since we mentioned,
I love the fact that he's kind of rocking the tie-dye today too, man. I see the picture, and the Alice Cooper in the background is fantastic. Has your wife experienced TBT yet, or is she not a fan of this genre of music?
I think that's the OG Elemental shirt. Like before I fixed it and made it right. When I was still learning this crap. Elemental like uranium. Now, is she open to it because we are so cool, or
Despite
because of the
us.
topic? Yes. It's very often despite us, or to spite us, one or the other. All right. Speaking of spiders, are you ready?
Oh, that doesn't bode well.
It shouldn't. Oh wait, let me give everyone a flashback here before we get into the actual Bill Reed's lyrics. Here, how about this?
What's your name?
My name? I became a bill, and I'll remain a bill until they decide to make me a law.
Did you know that there are at least 23 million American adults who can't read a want-ad?
Or a book, or a job application. That's why we have RIF.
RIF is reading is fundamental.
Most people probably don't listen to the message. But they should.
Welcome to Bill Reed's lyrics.
That is the alternate version
Yes.
from the multiverse. Somewhere in the multiverse, that is the intro. There it is, the motherfucking piano. Okay. Everything is because of you, Alfredo. That's why we're here. It's because of you.
Because of you, I never strayed too far from the sidewalk.
Yes. Are you ready?
Never.
Good. Then let's do this with a tree.
Have I been ready at all in the almost 10 years that we've done this?
Maybe
Maybe once.
Maybe
Maybe
once.
once. Yeah. Year 6, August. You asked me
believe
and I
that.
said I was sufficiently ready.
Yeah.
But
And
we
then I
didn't
was
have any
proven
list-
wrong.
But we didn't have anybody streaming, so nobody knew.
Yeah.
So,
I was
I feel
proven
like
wrong.
George
I actually
Carlin.
was not ready, even though I believed that I was.
It's like a George Carlin thing when he talks about fine and dandy. He goes,
Yes.
one time, August, on a Thursday. At that time, I was both fine and dandy, but nobody asked me how I was. And I could have told him.
Could have told him.
Could have told him. So, all right, I am fine and dandy and now ready.
All right. Well, we're going to do this with a Shree. Who's your mama?
Hey, this is Roxanne Shante. And if you want some place that you can go back and chill, especially on Thursday with Jamie and Bill, well, I'm about to tell you, and I got to say, it's Mr. Throwback Thursday. They say it's Roxanne Shante, and have a nice day. Please believe it, baby. Tune into the podcast. You're going to love it. Let's do it.
But it starts with Bill.
Preston. It's called reading. Top to bottom, left to right. Words together is a sentence. Take Tylenol for any headache. Midol for any cramps.
Most people don't listen to the Lord, but they should.
Welcome to Bill Reads Lyrics.
Welcome back, Mr. Throwback Thursday, episode 519. And it is indeed time for the most anticipated segment of the show every week. Bill reads lyrics, or otherwise known as Jamie tries to embarrass Bill and record him saying obnoxious things so he can use it over and over and over.
I do no such thing.
But that's too long to put in the notes, so we just call it Bill reads lyrics.
I do it for the posse.
Do it for the posse. Shout out to our friend King Shamik on that.
Yes.
First friend of the show, actually, DJ King Shamik. So, in
first
10 years,
interview, and I apologize to him for how horribly it went.
We should see if we can get him back for the 10th anniversary. That would be nice. Because
I'll hit him up.
He was a good guy. All right, yeah, let's do this.
All right, I will come over here, and I'll come over here, and I'll send you lurks.
Oh my God. Why?
So your tongue will turn doo-doo brown.
Of course. That's exactly what went through my head.
The whole thing. Don't even bother. Just
oh, yeah, because it's all just one little thing. Produced by Cut Master Kurt.
Yes.
Not to be confused with King Cut.
No.
you know you want to slice. Whenever I hear that come on, I crank the shit out of that awful song. I don't
Word
know
of
why
mouth featuring DJ Cheese.
Yes. Oh my God.
So, with no type of ado,
because there's really none needed.
There, Sesame Street, Grover Stiley, whether nearer or further, we will cue the motherfucking piano.
Ooh, yes. Suck my clit, baby. Yes. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, ooh. Ooh, yes. Ah. Fuck me with your tongue. Yes. Ooh, yes. Ooh, I love it in my pussy. Yes. So wet. Yes. Ooh. Squeeze my ass, baby. Fuck me. Fuck. Yeah. I don't think I'm gonna come one more time, baby. Yeah. You like it like this? From you fucking me from behind. Oh, yes. Oh, you like that pussy, don't you? Ooh, you like that pussy. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's all yours, baby. Fuck me. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Ooh, yes. Ooh, just rub that cock in my clit. Yes, it makes me wet. Yes. Oh, fuck me, baby. Oh, yeah. Oh, fuck me good. Yeah. Oh, I can feel you deeper. Yes. Fuck me, baby. Oh, yeah. Ooh, oh, fuck me. One more time. Fuck me, baby. Yes. Lick my asshole, baby.
What a better way to start this new season, this year, this journey we are on.
The name of that song is Lick My Ass by Kool Keith. He doesn't get to that part until the very last line of this.
Booty hole Brown.
And we hadn't played that all day. So
We hadn't Cranky requested, so
good Lord. Yeah, that's basically
that is right about accurate. That's where
all right. Do you have the championship drop ready for fantasy
Do I?
foosball?
Did you say foosball?
I did say foosball.
There can be only one. But to be the man, you gotta beat the man. And I'm saying, woo, right here. Woo. You can't do me none.
There can be only one.
The TBT FFL crowned a champion this past weekend.
They did.
The championship game was Gangrene Hoodie with a Woody, the number 1 ranked team in the league, going up against, at the time, I believe you were ranked 3rd, weren't you?
I was, yes.
The Brees Hall Hotel.
Room 515.
And Ronnie went on a run this season.
He did.
And he closed it out by winning the championship. Gangrene Hoodie with the Woody over the Brees Hall Hotel, 130.54 to 122.32. Relatively close game.
It was.
Congratulations to our champion, Ron E.J. I believe this is back-to-back.
No, I have it right here in my hand.
He had back-to-back earlier.
No, it was Hugo, Ronnie.
Hugo was the back-to-back. Okay.
Yeah, then Ian, then me.
That's right. I knew we had one back-to-back. I forgot it was Hugo because Hugo had
back to Ronnie.
Yeah, Hugo had a really good run there for 2 years.
He did. Yeah, no, I think Ronnie messaged me saying, I think I need like 16 points out of Justin Jefferson.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where we were. And
that was a close game. I was following along with that. I followed that along more than I followed mine.
And had I taken my fantasy bias out and done what had got me to the dance, I would have played Joseph Flacco against the Jets. And I would have been the league champion.
I actually expected the Jets defense to play better against Cleveland. I did not expect Flacco to have that kind of a game.
No,
the Jets defense
he doubled his projection.
The Jets have been putrid on offense, but their defense has been very good this year.
Yeah.
So I expected more out of that Jets defense, but
but they were left on the field for so long. I mean,
they were. So congratulations to Ronnie, who finishes in first. You finish in second.
I do, and I'm okay with
place,
that.
The bronze medal winner, which is at least that's something.
Yes.
MC Aiden featuring DMW Sanket is your 3rd place finisher by winning his consolation matchup against you, Kelsey. Kelsey Greg, who was tearing up the league in the beginning of the year and then went on an absolute skid.
Yep. He
finished at 8 and 6.
Dump on the field like his name was daylight.
And he finished in 4th place. Your 5th place finisher is Arrested to Belichick. 6th place finisher, Revenge on Lazard City. Your 7th place finisher, which is the championship game of the consolation bracket.
Of the toilet bowl, yes.
Which I was in against John, Protect Kirk's Neck,
Mhm.
And John hammered me based off of Lamar Jackson's 45-point performance. John finished in 7th. He wins the consolation bracket. I finished in 8th with a record of 5-9. Your 10th place finisher was, as I go back and look, because I want to make sure everybody gets their final recognition for this year.
Or their punishments, which will be doled out by the Felicia commissioner.
So John finished in 7. I finished in 8. Put it in Friar Mouth finished 9th. Hugo, because he beat Felicia in the 9-10 game. So Felicia finishes 10. And then the 11-12 game, which, happened this week, is our last 2 teams of the league. The 11th place team was the Ahmad Sauce Committee Part 2. Which
because of a tie.
Yes. And then Belichick yourself, Becca finished as your Felicia Award winner in 12th place. So congratulations to everybody for a very competitive season.
Yes. And there were 1, 2, 3. There are 5 financial prizes. I will just say Ronnie gets the first place one. He also gets a bonus kicker for having the best record in the league. I get the second place one, which will roll right back into the show and pay for Bill and I's dues next year. And third place, of course, goes to Sankit. And Sankit also gets a kicker for most points on the season.
Which I was in the running for at the beginning. I was scoring huge points.
You started strong.
Yeah. And then injuries happened and the waiver wire let me down a couple of times. But it was a good season. It was one of our more competitive seasons. And I can't wait because we had so much fun doing the draft last time.
Yes.
And I was on for the draft. We did the video draft. So keep your ears and eyes peeled during the course of the year because football's off season doesn't last nearly as long as you think.
No.
And we look forward to everybody joining us once again for the TBT Posse Fake Football League next year. Congratulations once again to the champion. Gang green hoodie with the Woody.
Yes.
Ron Johansson.
Yay, Ronnie.
Clap for Ronnie. So that is the end of the football season. That is the end of episode 519. So at this point, as I
switch
my hat
from Bill to Phil,
which is really funny because we're mostly an audio show and nobody sees me do it. But
I know.
It's one of those things that has to happen.
It does
for the 5 people that are watching us live. Mr. Throwback Thursday, episode 519, brought to you in part by the world's strongest coffee, Death Wish Coffee. You can find them on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or at deathwishcoffee.com. Use the code TBT to save 12% off of your initial order. And then the code Throwback still works to save 10% on every subsequent order at the world's strongest coffee, Death Wish Coffee. Friends of the show, Def Rugs, defrugs.com, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all at Def Rugs. Handmade, high-quality, hip-hop themed rugs brought to you by the original Rug E-Fresh, Marshall Fox, and his business associate, the Green-Eyed Bandit, Eric Sermon. Go check out Def Rugs and get yourself a Def Rug. Schenectady, New York is the home of the Bittersweet Candy Company, run by our good friend Heather Lent. She makes candy and chocolate that is handmade, small batch, different, and delicious. Go check them out on Facebook and order at bittersweetcandy.com. Use our code Throwback and save 10% off your order at bittersweetcandy.com. Melted Mics, MLTDMICS.com. Hip hop themed t-shirts from our good friend Pumice T. Mendola, or Plumbus if you are a certain individual.
Yes, Craig G.
Use our code MR Throwback Thursday for 10% off your order at Melted Mics and get yourself some cool t-shirts there. Etsy.com/shop/geek like you, where the geek shall inherit the earth. Hip hop and pop culture themed items from the sick, twisted mind of Mr. Throwback Thursday and his equally sick and twisted wife, Mrs. Throwback Thursday. Go check out Etsy.com/shop/geek like you, where the geek shall inherit the earth. Social media network for our show. Hello, Rob. Look at that.
Look out.
Coming in at the end. I'm Big Booty Bill now. Oh my. I really need to lay off the donuts. Social media network. Don't forget to visit us, MrThrowbackThursday.com, MRThrowbackThursday.com. Leave us a voice message. We do have the 10th anniversary coming up. We would really love if you would hit us up on that website and just drop an audio as to what your favorite moment was over the last 10 years. If you've been listening that long, if you've only picked us up in the last couple of years, just let us know what it is that you like about our show that keeps you coming back, because we appreciate every single one of you.
We do.
You can follow us on Twitter, _MR_TBT, and Bill_MR_TBT, which is also my Instagram and Threads handle. Jamie's Instagram and Threads, MR Throwback Thursday, all run together. Go and like the Facebook page, Mr. Throwback Thursday, and home of the TBT Posse. DJ B joined us earlier today. He is the man who runs the All Request Thursday on Fresh Radio at itsfreshradio.com and the Fresh Radio app for your phones. Go check that out. We are on right after that on Thursdays at 10 a.m.
We
Eastern
are.
Standard Time. You can shoot him requests for the All Request show at Real Fresh Radio if you want to hear something before listening to us, or send us an email to mrthrowbackthursday@gmail.com. It is shout-outs time, and our shout-outs are brought to you by one of the top 50 beats in the history of hip-hop.
This is
as
true.
reported by Rock the Bells. Our shout-outs go to Gail Dunmeyer, Manny Baez, Sarah Henderson, John Henderson, Hugo Gonzalez, Sanket Patel, Teresa Lynn Simple Luxuries at teresalins.com, Clay Arsenault, the Shrieking Warrior Jennifer Buchanan, Jason Heath, Jessica Walker, Shane Hatley, Ricky Schnarr, Kenneth Elsfelder, Mr. Cranky Pants Brian Hollenbeck, the legend Kevin Van Buren, not to be confused with Kevin Von Erich.
No.
Rob Jeffroy, who just joined us here at the end.
Good.
Always nice to see Rob. And apparently we're not on shadowed on Twitch anymore because that's where he joined us.
Yes.
Kate Harvey, Catherine Liska, Ken Dwinell, and Wanda Calamia. They get mentioned every week because...
or more.
That is one of the 50 greatest beats in hip-hop history.
So I've
And
heard.
if you want to get your name mentioned with that beat every week, become a patron. Go to patreon.com/MRTBT. Don't forget our friends in the industry, as always. Go check out our friends, the Kings of Sport, Brother Nate Milton and Chris Ely. Check out our friends, Anthony Imran and Rug Boy over at the Jock and Nerd podcast. Go check out our friend Talking Ty on her webpage at brooklyntynyc.com and her show, What's the Word podcast with Brooklyn Ty. We mentioned the hardest working turntablist in the world is DJ B. He's on Fresh Radio. Go check him out.
Yes.
Go check out Wild One Radio at wildoneradio.com. We are on 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time and all throughout the weekend there. Don't forget to subscribe, rate, review, all of that good stuff. Go find us. Share the good word. Take good care of yourselves. If you are in my area of the woods, be very careful with the snow. I've already gotten reports of some traffic incidents. So make your hands wash themselves and then make them
wash your butt.
Until next time, keep it classic and bringing back a favorite.
And like Cool Keith said, I'm like a freak from Hunts Point, the Bronx, and the goat wear my drawers in tight mode, naked with no coat.
And always remember,
new school stale, old school fresh.
Fresh.